So in this question, we're given this cube, and we're told that the length of each side is 1. And the question was the length of AD. So that's your diagonal. And some of you might know the formula already. The diagonal, the length of each side of this cube is L times root 3. So in this case, L is 1. So the answer is root 3. There's another formula for the general rectangular solid, which this is really a simplification of that. This would be for a rectangular solid with length L, width W, and height H. But let's say you don't know these formulas, but I would encourage you to understand where they come from. But essentially, it's really about applying the Pythagorean theorem. So it's about drawing this blue line, and this will be a right triangle. And the first thing we need to do, let me call this point B, to find this length BD. So if we call this C, so this is, if we look at it from the top, this is the floor diagonal. And some of you might already know, if this is 1, this is 1, this is our right isosceles triangle. So this is root 2, or you can apply the Pythagorean theorem. BD square would be 1 square plus 1 square, which is 2. BD is square root of 2. So that length is root 2. So if I draw this triangle ABD, note this is right triangle, this is root 2. That length is 1, because that's the length of each of the edges of this cube, and we need to find AD, which is the diagonal. So if I apply the Pythagorean theorem, AD square would be 1 square plus root 2 square equal to 1 plus 2 is 3, which means AD is square root of 3. And these formulas are really just applying the same rules to get to these expressions. So I would recommend that you can do this on your own and completely understand where they come from. And then in the exam, of course, if it's a question like this, you can just plug in and be done with it. So the answer is root 3, which is choice C.